Hi, I'm Jessica Anthony, and it's 2024, as we're all here, we know. One of my goals for 2024 is to sew a capsule wardrobe, and I'm a beginner sewer. I'm not a complete novice, but I'm a beginner. One thing, I've sewn like a couple of skirts and a dress. So I've chosen some free patterns and kind of picked some. I want to use natural fabrics, mostly linen because I like linen a lot, and I pre-washed the fabric that I'm going to use. Here we go. This first skirt is my first article of clothing. Why give myself this task? Well, it's building a new skill, which I think is great. And then good natural fibers, again that linen, to reduce microplastics and exposure to other bad chemicals from synthetic materials. And I know all of those are like the doom and gloom, avoiding terrible things, but what is the transformative nature of sewing, if you will? You're transforming fabric from this flat piece into a wearable garment, if you will. And this is Neptune, by the way. Just gonna go right in there and clean all the necessary parts. And also I'm breastfeeding, so I'm choosing pieces that have easy boob access. I mean, a skirt obviously does, but for the shirts and dresses, what are things that I can easily unbutton or, make way for the boobay, for the baby, so on and so forth. So that's one of my other factors involved. And I think bringing that sense of play and magic and alchemy, if you will, that transformative little spice to whatever you're doing makes it more fun, you know? The selvage lines as well. All right, starting up this construction here. Notches are notched. It's many months later from whenever I started this. Tying it off. Pressing that seam up. Next up, I've got the pocket pinned and just doing a basting stitch over the pocket edges. So here we go. I have to do this quietly because the baby's napping. the other side panel. Same steps. All right, now we've got both our side panels. There we go. One here for our big side pockets. All right, now doing side panel to center front. And then we'll do the other side panel on the center front. Get it going. Okay, here we go. She's awake. I probably woke her up. I'll see if I can get her back to sleep. So now the two side panels are attached to the front. Won't lay like that because it'll be scrunched up, but got these big old pockets. Now to attach these to the back. Working on the final hem here. To the skirt. Woohoo! Here is the finished skirt. Although maybe eventually I'll put some embroidery somewhere on it when I learn how to do that. I love it. It's really comfortable. My next piece is going to just be a simple t-shirt. Also making with a linen, which is this nice wine, I guess, color. So I've pre-washed the fabric and I'm going to iron it, start pinning on the pattern and get started. We've got our 4 pieces cut out, back panel, front panel, and 2 sleeves. Since I do not have a serger, I am French stitching all my seams. For the French seam, I give myself extra seam allowance when I cut out the pattern. And then this is to keep the edge nice because I don't have a serger. And so I put the wrong sides together and made a very narrow seam and ironed it towards the back and then folded it over and ironed it again, then meaning putting now right sides together to do the full seam. That is here so that this will be the seam on the inside of the garment, and it is, as you can see, very neat. hoping where the neck meets will be a clean seam when this is all said and done. Because right now they meet in kind of a funny way there. But I have been a little remiss on my filming duties of sewing this shirt. I basically sewed most of it together, hemmed it, doing the French seams. So I'm just doing the front seam, and then I have the neck, which I need to make bias tape for, and then the little button clasp in the back. So I'm gonna finish up this seam now. I don't want this needle to break.